Hey, and welcome to the Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary World Tour Edition. This is level 1, High Times, and we start in this alleyway here, but as we head out, we come out into this really beautiful area. I really love the aesthetics of this episode. Alien World Order, the exclusive 20th Anniversary episode, really does a great job of making its levels feel different and unique and just really pleasant to look at. The build engine really is utilized so well here. We're going to kill as many of these enemies as we can. We're in this little canal system here. We can't really leave this area, but there's a whole bunch of enemies who are trying to kill us, so we definitely don't want to let them achieve that. But one thing I really love about this opening area is this definitely does not feel like a copy and paste of Los Angeles, which is where Duke Nukem was relatively set previously. This feels very different to what we've seen previously, and you can see here this is supposed to be adjacent to the red light district in Amsterdam, and we can see the lovely ladies here. If we shoot them, some pig cops will appear to try and sort us out, but we are not going to let that happen. You can see the bikes around, so you can definitely tell we are in Amsterdam here. There is a secret here which will take us to the rooftop, which is where we're going to go for our first secret here. Grab the RPG, take care of the enemy here. So you can see here we can get a nice view of the surrounding area. There's also a secret over there where I've just shot, but I just love the look of this. This is such a nice place to come, and it really just showcases how the build engine, even after all these years, can be used to create very interesting, very varied spaces, and I really like it. So when you jump into the water here, there's some octobrains under the water. We'll deal with them with the RPG here. There's some Devastator ammo and a Devastator here, which we're definitely going to be grabbing. It's not marked as a secret, but it is worth noting it's there because you will probably want it. But yeah, I just like this outdoor area. Very pleasant to look at. Going to use the blue key card here, and we're going to head inside this coffee wink wink shop, because of course when you go to Amsterdam you have to visit the coffee shops. What are you getting today, everyone? On me, I promise. We're just going to quickly jump in here. This is the second secret of this level. You get an atomic health up here. You can see over there where we were previously. Gonna be careful here. Don't want to blow myself up. Excellent. I love this little foosball table here with the enemies and the sprites. It's really fun to sort of see them playing around with the Duke Nukem lore there and just having a bit of fun. I really like the level of detail in this area as well. It's not overdone. It feels like the right amount of detail has been put into this space, which I appreciate. I will say I do like this space as well that we're going to be heading into. Just going to very quickly get this secret before I forget about it. This is the third secret here. So as we head into the back room here, you can see this is where the product is grown. Yes, this is where the product is grown. You know exactly what it is, I know exactly what it is, but the YouTube algorithm does not want me to tell you what it is. So we're just going to mosey on by. When we hit this switch here, we get the yellow keycard, but it also opens up all these panels around the room. But yes, this was released in 2016 as part of the celebrations for Duke Nukem's 20th anniversary, so the only official way to play this is to buy the World Tour edition of this game, which when this game came out was actually a bit controversial because they removed the Megaton edition of Duke Nukem 3D from digital storefronts. But I'm going to talk about that in future levels. Right now we're going to head to the yellow keycard door, which is not in this direction. We're just going to shoot this fire hydrant. There's nothing over there. When we use the keycard here, there's a bunch of Reapers inside. Luckily they don't really have a chance against us. Just going to grab some health before we go to the next part of the level, area 420.
Whoa, that's some good coffee.
So we're now going to be chased through this rest of this level by these Cheshire Cat Eyes, as I'm going to call them. It is pretty fun. that this level kind of plays with the psychedelic elements of going to Amsterdam. This room is very trippy, by the way. It's another one of those rooms where you can go around it, but there's more than 360 degrees to it. So what we're going to do, we're going to use that to our advantage. I'm just going to shoot all the enemies around here because very soon a whole bunch of enemies are going to spawn. As you kind of head around, enemies spawn around this structure, and we're actually going to see a new enemy type in a second. So you can see as we make our way around, we're not kind of going where we'd expect. This is a very trippy and psychedelic kind of adventure. So there is the new enemy type, that is the Firefly Trooper. It is exclusive to 20th anniversary levels. It basically launches a flamethrower at you, and it can also sort of make itself smaller and fly around, causing like a little light to appear in the sky. You can shoot it when it's in the sky, but honestly, I just find the enemy a bit tedious. Worst part about it, it can set you on fire, so you either need to find a body of water, or you just kind of need to hope you've got enough health to survive. So you can see here, I'm being very careful. Those are the lights we were talking about. You can sort of shoot them in midair if you've got good enough aim. But I am being very careful here not to sort of trigger too many enemies in this area, because it is possible to trigger them all at once, and that's not good for anyone. 2 Battle Lords will spawn in. It's not a nice surprise at the end of all this. But yeah, I think we are done with this area pretty much here. I think we got all the enemies on the first loop. No, we didn't. There's one in the Toxic there. So this was the final secret area. We got the Devastator ammo here, which was very useful to us, not gonna lie. But yeah, you can see that with this level, they've tried to do some interesting things, and you know, I think they captured a really nice aesthetic, a nice visual appeal to this level. I do love how they bring in the imagery from the original Duke Nukem here. So you get the innocent, guilty signs as you kind of make your way around the circle. But we want to finish the level here, so we head down this hole, and as you can see, the exit has opened up here for us. So yeah, I do like this level. I think it's not too long. It's a nice introduction level. I think it really captures the spirit of the world tour that they're going for in this episode, which is all you can really ask for. Do I think it's one of the best Duke Nukem 3D levels? Probably not. I'd say that there's a good few levels ahead of it, but it's definitely a nice tone setter, and it really kind of gets you back into the mood for Duke Nukem, especially after people haven't probably played it for a while coming into this one. But yeah, I like this one. I think High Times is a really fun addition to the Duke Nukem canon, and I'm really excited to be playing through World Tour. What do you think of High Times? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you like the 20th anniversary edition, or do you prefer the Megaton edition of Duke Nukem 3D? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.